Here we go. Hey, buddies! Whoa, we got the wrong guy there. There's a Gamescom. I just woke up.
I was literally in bed 15 minutes ago.
Xbox is doing. Does not look like a stage show. This looks like some bullshit.
We got a bit of space here.
Of course, we have a big pre-order announcement.
So
Stay tuned.
I was sleeping because I'm getting myself like I don't know. I'm sleeping weird because I'm getting ready to go to Gamescom. And then Becky wakes me up saying that there's an Xbox thing. They really promoted this well. They promoted the hell out of this, eh?
I only knew because someone tweeted us. Thank you for tweeting.
You can tell that the audience was super excited about it because, like, everybody was telling me weeks ahead of time, not just moments before it started.
Your questions answered, and be with the running to win some exclusive swag.
Oy.
These special design controllers.
Double couch? Oh, double couch. I get it.
In fact,
what?
Jesus Christ.
Oh
my God.
With their Microsoft account will receive
dope.
which, wait for it, includes the TV.
So if you don't know what this thing is,
the Commander's bonus supply drop for
they said that is
and the custom warpaint DLC for
a Gamescom. What did they call it? And that there will be surprises, and they're going to show.
They're going to show us the Xbox X.
The Xbox X. Do you think it's a pre-show?
27 games,
do you think,
including surprises.
Because
is this a fucking pre-show for an hour?
Yeah, but it's not the same without major announcements. So
I think it's.
They're letting us know which swag we'll be getting?
Is it a pre-show? Because I don't want to sit and watch a stupid couch show. Just couch shows are stupid.
That shit?
Couch shows are stupid.
That shit's jank.
I want to, like, but Gamescom, typically they actually do have a real stage show.
It's supposed to be a conference?
Yeah, they usually, at Gamescom, have actual conferences. From year to year, the major companies have picked and chose when they skip a year. Like, sometimes they will skip. Weird, I was being distracted. I'm still waking up. But typically Gamescom gets almost E3-like treatment when it comes to their conferences. Usually it's the way that they, like, get back into the, like, get the PR engine running again right before spring comes. I mean, fall comes.
Yeah.
If it's seriously people sitting on a fucking couch, God.
Nah, it'll be a conference.
You motherfucking little shitheads.
It's alright, let's just take this time to have our coffees.
I'm so
It's okay, sunshine.
We rushed out here to get this going because I was like bleary-eyed. I'm like, fine. There's no reason to miss
I have,
it.
like, sleep.
I guess.
Literally still in my eyes.
Here we go. 7 world premiere trailers.
Trailers.
Are they not being premiered right now then, or is it enhanced Xbox One X games?
Blizzard has a conference this year too.
Something
Sony doesn't.
Special for Minecraft fans and all the latest Xbox news. There's gonna be a Blizzard conference?
Apparently.
Do you think media badges help you get into those conferences?
Too late for us. We didn't apply.
It's too late. We didn't apply because
there's some weird red tape you had to go through.
Gamescom made it very complicated for a YouTuber. It was like, you look at it and you're like, what? Like, accreditation? They even mention YouTubers, but then they say that you need, like, special accreditation. And they were, like, saying, like, from press facilities or something. I didn't care.
It was very confusing. You can have your coffee.
I can't just go straight to coffee. I have to, like, sit for a bit.
I have 4.5 almonds for breakfast.
I didn't. Do you have goldfishes?
I brought them.
Not for breakfast.
Just for you. You cannot eat goldfish for breakfast.
No.
If you're a cranky frash.
No. I am a cranky frash.
Oh, my hair looks not great with this green in the background.
I'm going to switch on some music.
Did anyone watch the solar eclipse today?
How do you do on... what's the keyboard shortcut for new tab? Not new window, new tab. I want to know. Be really nice and convenient to know that. on Chrome.
Maybe somebody will let you know. Oh, it's tomorrow? Oh, today's Sunday.
Command T?
Control T.
Control T?
Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
When I'm not woken up, I turn into Pee Wee Herman.
I did not know that about you. It's been 14 years. So glad I did. Oh, are we going to listen to some Bob Marley?
No, what do I want some boss fight? What the hell? Whoa, what the hell is this? This is new. This will be like some sort of...
Yeah, my watch tells me the day and the time.
Is this our boss fight? They've changed their logo.
Oh, you can't go changing your logo like that.
Wow.
I don't think that we will be seeing the eclipse, which is kind of a bummer, but our schedule is all janky right now.
There's a new Blizzard, or a new boss fight song. What's,
Full screen?
Oh, let's close this poison down.
Thank you.
Hey, is this new?
Ugh, is this Leonard Cohen?
That really sounds like Leonard Cohen. It also sounds like...
You want it darker.
It sounds like the guy at the beginning of True
Cohen.
Detective. That was Leonard Cohen? For some reason I thought it just sounded like Leonard Cohen, the True Detective guy. But it wasn't.
I think it was Leonard Cohen.
Caesar!
It is.
But the story's still the same. There's a lullaby for suffering and a paradox to...
I respect Leonard Cohen. I just don't like him.
I respect him as a poet.
I just don't like listening to him.
You want it darker.
It works.
We kill the flame.
It works for trailers.
Yeah. This song actually didn't seem that bad.
Yeah, it works for trailers. It's just, Becky grew up in a house where her mom would just listen to Leonard Cohen.
Oh my god, she had the biggest boner for Leonard Cohen. Fuck, so we had to listen to him all the goddamn time.
Is this a debut of this trailer during their couch show? This is for the new Assassin's Creed.
I think they're starting.
Oh, do you think this is the beginning?
Yeah.
Dude, quit your job.
Yeah.
That was the longest wind up to a mace hit I've ever seen.
I'm gonna hit you so good.
Oh no, he's getting the arrow. Oh no, now he's getting the bow. Oh, I better hurry up and swing this mace. Oh no, now he's brushing his teeth. He's gonna be super refreshed to hit me with that arrow.
You go like this and smack him on the back of the neck.
Thank you, kitty. Sky Kitty. I feel like I could play an Assassin's Creed, I guess. I skipped one recently. Whoa. No, they did it for their couch.
It's a badass, Sean. That was amazing.
Who is this guy? I love that accent.
Historical face bingo on my card here. I've got Julius Caesar, I've got Ptolemy, and I've got Cleopatra coming at you.
All right.
No.
Good, right?
Yes.
No.
It must be so fun putting these historical names in your games.
Oh, that's exactly why we love working on Assassin's Creed. Being able to recreate these kind of...
All right, I'm gonna listen to some more Gamescom while we wait.
More boss fight.
Boss fight. I mean, wow, I need to wake up. Whoa, it's like he's saying the lyrics.
Yeah.
Wow, boss fight has really changed their style.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Is he singing about the alt-right?
No.
That's
They need an anthem. They need some love. Whoa.
I'm excited to see you, Arnaya. They're leaving for Cologne tomorrow.
It's gonna be fun, Arnaya.
Double Finger will be there too. They're going
Double
to
Finger's
sleep
gonna
right
be there.
now.
Yeah, you guys
We
go to
didn't,
bed. Wait, aren't you supposed to be
didn't-
just waking up?
No, dude,
Oh.
our schedule.
Yeah, our schedule's
thing's
fucked.
fucked up. It's like 9 p.m. there or something.
It doesn't matter. I mean, we're just gonna be like on the way.
Solar will be there.
We'll be sleeping randomly and waking
Yeah.
up randomly.
I just slept for 3 hours. No, 4 hours.
This is hard as background music. I was
go.
just showing some random footage.
It is.
I'm gonna try some of their more cheerful stuff. It's really distracting. That's
We will be headed to PAX West right after Germany. We're not even coming home in between.
Let's go for some classic boss fights so I know what I'm getting into.
Yeah, we'll know how you guys feel whenever you come to PAXs. The Europeans and Scandinavians.
Ah, that's nice. That's what I'm talking
There
about.
you go.
Matches my personality.
Transilium will be there. We'll be there on the next Tuesday.
This is the music that plays when I wake up in the morning and I get
Yeah.
out.
It's true. Fraser's the fucking best to wake up in the morning. He's just like a big ol' ray of sunshine. That's how he starts his day. Oh my god. Karat will be there. Yeah.
Oh.
It's more like, no.
Oh, whoa. Is this something?
No.
This is another thing. Oh, it's this thing. Remember this? It was like they showed this thing during E3 and I was like, I think I remember this. Maybe it's different. I don't know. All these generic things look the same.
Oh, it's the kind of like Hunger Games thing?
I guess. Maybe this is a... Okay. No, maybe this is good. Oh yeah, this is the hunger, or this is the like
What do you call
7
those?
days to die style thing. I don't know what anybody wants to call them. What do you guys want to call them? What are they called? Is this State of Decay?
PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
This is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Yes, this is the 7 days to die thing. This is a PUBG.
PUBG? Oh no. I don't know if I can call it that. I might just have to stick with Hunger Games, and I don't like that either. Yes, this is a very popular one though.
Oh. Oh.
7 million copies sold so far.
That's crazy. The other day I was looking at, like, it's interesting to see. I want to see a graph plot out of. Whoa.
How did you not see that person coming?
Yeah. A graph plot of all of the open world, or just like multiplayer online games, and. Oh, this was exactly what they played during E3. Maybe it isn't. Maybe they just used the same stinger. What? Did you not go to E3?
So, traveled all the way to Cologne as the player.
Cute laugh.
That is a cute one. I was like, I don't really know why you're shitting on her. It was cute.
Obviously, it's one of the hottest games right now.
Still, I went to E3. She didn't.
So, how did the
All right.
We are at Gamescom from, well, we fly in on Wednesday and we leave on the Tuesday. We have tickets for the show floor on Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, we didn't get Wednesday tickets because we're gonna be just settling in on Wednesday. We'll
And
probably.
then at like 10:30 or
We may land and sleep. We may land and go get something to eat. We may land and be turned around by customs and have to go back to Canada.
They don't accept vibrators in Germany? God damn it.
Not with the attachments I put on it.
True that.
Does anybody? So you guys have confirmation they're going to a conference soon after this? Like, is it at like the 12:30 mark? Did they do that? Is that for
You're
sure?
not allowed to bring that many goldfish.
We fly out of Seattle because of that crazy deal that we got. That was like $1,000 for Becky and me together.
Both of us, round trip, non-stop.
Direct flight to Cologne from Seattle.
We couldn't say no.
That's the whole reason we're going, is that insane deal we found. I don't think we'd have it in the budget otherwise.
Blimey, that's really
That
good.
is insanely
Yeah.
cheap double finger.
Oh god, yeah. How much is it usually for 2 people?
It's $2,000 at the very minimum
Right. And that's with a
for
stopover.
2 people, and that's with that's like a 17 to 20 hour flight with stopovers. If you get a one-hop flight, just one connection, you can, if you're scrounging, find a $3,000 flight, but it has to be at a very specific time of year. Like, you don't get to choose your date, you have to choose where it's $3,000. If you need a specific date, like say flying into Cologne on one of its busiest times of the year,
Gamescom?
probably a $4,000 flight for 2 people round trip from Vancouver or Seattle.
Sure he does, Transilian. Sure he does. My brother has a girlfriend in Canada. He sometimes flies really cheap.
Well,
That's a joke in the
you
United States that, like,
Right.
when you're younger, you have a girlfriend in Canada.
Right.
She doesn't exist. I just realized that maybe.
$1,000 for 2
don't get
people
that.
is an insane steal.
Yeah.
It's a ridiculous steal. So we had to jump on it. It's a budget airline. It's Lufthansa's Eurowings. So it's no frills, but
It is literally cheaper for us to fly to Germany than it is to fly to see my family in Ontario.
yeah.
Like, what we're paying is sometimes what I pay alone to go to Ontario.
Yep. Yep. It's insane. So I've got my drugs ready.
Yep. My dad works at Nintendo Canada.
I tested out my drugs already on myself
And I stayed awake to
to
make
check
sure
his breathing.
to make sure he didn't sleepwalk and drive a vehicle or
Yeah.
stop breathing. You use them regularly for Paris and UK trips.
Drugs? Oh,
Marilyn
Eurowings.
Bauer is going to be there as well, but is not going to Gamescom. So keep an eye on Twitter.
It's Ambien that I got. Just gets you to sleep. Anybody who's in there who's a German who hasn't made the decision to come, there's still time. If you look at Airbnb, there are tons of affordable places right now. You don't need to go to Gamescom. You can just come into time for the weekend into
Frostbite
town.
or someone said that the hotel he's staying at still has spots available. But I don't know for how much.
I don't know why so many people said like it's impossible to get a place in town. It's like I found tons.
Yeah.
I splurged, I think, a little bit on our rate. We've got a nice Airbnb from a super host so that you know they're not going to cancel, mainly for the peace of mind.
Yeah.
But spooky one. Again, if you're the plan, Germans, is we purposefully didn't tell you any plans because we don't have any and we don't want any. We figure it out as we go, especially in a city that we haven't been to before. We've been to Seattle like 20 times now for PAX, and we still don't like to make a plan, even though we know all the facilities, we know what's available. We know generally what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We know when we're gonna meet up every day, but in this new location, who knows what we think is gonna be the best. Whoa.
World premiere. Poor Germans, no planning. Sorry, bud.
Wait a minute. What's this?
Control, we're at the fence.
What?
Re-engage power.
What the
Is this
fuck?
straight up Jurassic Park?
What a... What? Yeah, you're dead. Oh, what? You got lucky. Oh,
Yeah.
he's dead. Blood.
No blood.
Oh. Oh, damn it! Dude! What?
ACU building online. Rapid response unit deployed.
That certainly was a rapid response.
Yeah,
This is
man.
like some sort of Jurassic Park.
Roger, control, deploying non-lethal countermeasures.
Like
Control, we have eyes on the asset.
Sim City, maybe?
That's exactly what Nulani just said.
Jurassic Park Sim? Oh my god, that fucking music is the best fucking music that was ever made.
I know. You saw
For
the
a
balls.
movie. Build your own Jurassic World. Oh, this is kind of fun. Have they done this with Jurassic Park yet? A sim? He's so angry. Why am I alive? Da-da-da-da. Stop the music!
There you go, folks. That's another world.
They have,
trailer
and they
for
were
you. That
fun.
is Jurassic World Evolutions.
John Williams didn't sign up for this.
Fantastic. Now we're joined by Shannon Loftus.
He didn't think he'd ever... You know what? I actually want to hear what they have to say about this game.
Fantastic. Well, welcome to the show. It's great to have you
Typically,
here
I don't like to
We love
spy
Gamescom,
in on
don't we?
stage
We share a lot
shows,
of fun
but...
here.
Yes.
So we've got
I wanna hear them
tons
talk about
of
this.
stuff to get through.
Oh my
and an
God.
amazing lineup of games to talk
I
through as
love
well.
that it
Aaron,
takes
first of all, tell me,
priority
what's
over every
Gamescom
window.
mean to you? Because I know
Can you
know,
pick a
we've
time
been to
that's
Gamescom
like-
a lot.
We've been to a few. This is absolutely one of my very
2024?
favorite shows because it is
I
the
wish.
biggest consumer gaming show in Europe. And for us, this is a big year.
Wait,
for
this might- they
games
might not
for
even
us.
be
At
talking about
E3,
it,
we show the largest, most diverse lineup of
This
games
isn't
we've
the
ever
Jurassic
had.
Park
And
people.
we're taking all those
Shit.
games here.
God damn
Plus,
it.
we have a lot more we're showing. In fact, I just
Chat was saying they think that this might be it.
That sucks. I don't want this to be it. I want an actual stage show, man.
Yeah, so we were saying the plan is we don't have any plans. Follow us on Twitter. Wednesday, I can pretty much guarantee we aren't going to be doing anything.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's like we will be doing stuff Friday night and Saturday night and
Yes.
Sunday, probably. Maybe not Sunday night. People will be heading out of town by that point.
Yeah.
But, like, it's generally what you'd expect. Friday and Saturday will be things happening.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we start the evening early in a beer garden on Friday.
Yeah.
And Thursday maybe something. I just can't guarantee that because I'm sure we're going to be fucking...
Yeah, Miss Fable, that good point too. We usually tweet somewhere where they're at, and then sometimes we meet you guys there. We love it whenever, yeah, like, make sure you're hanging out with the other turbos. I know Transillion created a WhatsApp, and that's awesome, so you guys can communicate that
I guess
way.
the only downside to our strategy is that if they decide to go on their own, as we have encouraged, and like plan something, like book a restaurant or something, then they would have to cancel their plans to make it to whatever we suddenly start doing. I would recommend not booking a restaurant, even if you could. I don't think you can, but I wouldn't recommend like putting anything on fucking paper. But feel free to make meetups with each other and shit.
Yeah, otherwise use Twitter and the hashtag.
Why are people using WhatsApp and not Discord? A lot of gamers use Discord and old people use WhatsApp. I don't know. I'll be using Twitter. I'll be sending out hashtag shit.
Yeah, this probably is the show. That's okay, we're having a
If
little
you
bit of a
guys,
powwow.
if you guys do,
Send Transillion your number in a private message on the BGA forums, and he'll add you to the WhatsApp.
if you guys do make plans on WhatsApp together, please still tweet it so that those who haven't decided to go with WhatsApp,
I am not using WhatsApp.
we're not
so-
using it. So please still tweet what you do. If you want to make micro plans within the WhatsApp app, that's fine. But if you want other turbos to be involved, consider sending out a tweet once you've decided something, whatever you might
And
do.
the tweet thing is hashtag VGA at GC.
I don't know why I decided to put the ad in there. For VGA Pax, I just put VGA Pax.
Oh yeah.
I wasted 2 characters for no reason.
Shit. Can't change it now.
No. But yeah, my plan is beer gardens, probably both Friday and Saturday night. I haven't chose one yet. Probably on Thursday Thursday we're gonna go to Gamescom. So we kind of like, if you guys want to help us out, who are in town early, go to some of those beer gardens and choose one that you think will be good for a big group. Because Becky and I aren't going to have the time to go to them ahead of time. Usually the way we like to scout locations just to be like, this looks good. But we aren't going to have that time since we land as Gamescom starts.
Yeah.
So if you want to just like
scout locations, thank you very much.
Sure, maybe one turbo, a couple turbos could go scout one and oh god, no. Why? Let me see what they're talking about here. Fucking Recore.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted this to be good.
I still get excited when I see it.
The graphics still look janky.
It's over there.
So yeah, I recommend, or like, yeah, if you guys could like go to there's a few beer gardens around the ring, if you know what that is in Cologne. The transportation ring around the main city.
You're safe with us.
And I forget where the other ones are.
Do you want some close to the expo grounds?
If you can find it, but I have a feeling those will be hard to get into. I don't know. I know nothing about these things, but
Cologne seems awesome for like beer gardens and stuff, but so many of the things are kind of smaller. Like they'll sit like 30 people or something.
Oh, really? The beer gardens I looked up like randomly.
No, the ones like kind of closer in by the cathedral on the Rhine, you can get much bigger ones.
On the Rhine or on the ring, I think are the ones that are big, and I think we want a big one in case of the size of our group. I think there's going to be a lot of people showing up that never spoke up anywhere.
Yeah. It was Transilient that counted about 45 people who have sounded off.
45, and I would imagine it'll come close to 100, although that might be spread over the days. Which is nice, because that's a much more manageable group than a huge one. I didn't know what to expect. Now they've added a boy.
Oh, there was a boy?
Yeah. I didn't know what to expect with this because of, like, I still think that Finland was insane. It was over the top.
Yeah, you crazy Scandinavians.
It was 112, right, or something like that at Finland? Yeah. That was nuts. It made no sense. And that was with, like, a week's notice. They had, like, no notice, and they showed up like crazy. So for this, with giving a ton of notice to Europeans, I was expecting we might get, like, 200 at a meetup or something. I was worried, but I didn't know what to expect. Who knows, we might still.
Finish class.
But if we stay closer to under 100, that would be beautiful for logistics' sake.
What's Scandinavia if Finland's not Scandinavian?
I am A-OK.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Norway, Sweden, and Finland.
Yeah.
That's Scandinavia.
Right?
You don't even know what you are. I probably wasn't a Scandinavian saying that.
Denmark, Norway, Sweden, not Finland?
Finland's not in that?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, fuck off, Finland. You're fucking Scandinavia. You're right next to it all. They're Scandinavian. Fuck off.
They're technically Baltic?
Whatever. They're Scandinavia.
I never knew.
It's too hard to say Scandinavia plus Finland when you're talking about that area. It's easier to say Scandinavia. You nuts. Fucking get yourself under one label for me.
I never knew that.
I want all foreigners to compartmentalize themselves.
For the last 3 years.
That is weird, though. That's the first time we've been corrected.
Yeah, man. Thanks for correcting us. I never knew. Finland and Iceland are Nordic countries.
You're all the same. White people.
Europe is complicated. Finland is like Canada. We should get it right then. We know what it's like.
What else was I saying? Oh yeah, like. So yeah, who knows? Maybe our group will be a size where we can pretty much sneak ourselves in anywhere.
That'd be fun too.
That's cool. So I mean, yeah, I guess like if you.
Oh my! How's my German? Non-existent.
So if you know what the ring is that I talked about, those should be easy to get to via public transportation, because literally the ring is built around the public transportation is built around that ring concept. So all those beer gardens along that ring should be easy to access via anything, via trains.
We'll be biking.
We'll be biking sometimes using their public bike system that they have. I don't know how easy
sign
it's.
up for that tonight.
Yeah, we do have to sign up for that. I don't know how easy it's gonna be, but I hope it's as good as Japan's. Becky and I will also occasionally be taxiing if we feel it's needed for convenience.
I'm gonna drink all the Kolsch. How do you pronounce it? That special beer that they're so proud of in Cologne.
But yeah, the reason I want beer gardens is because I especially like being outdoors when I drink.
Yo guys, I didn't eat poutine this week because I knew I was going to be eating a lot when I go to Germany.
Whoa.
That's a big deal. It was a big fucking deal. I had to text Fraser and get him to talk me down. Oh, don't? It's not good? Kolsch is the best? Uh-oh. I'm going to have to try it and find out for myself.
It depends on what you're into, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I can't Uber. Cologne doesn't have Uber. Buggers. I'd love to Uber, but I can't.
I'm gonna eat currywurst. I'm gonna eat schnitzel. I'm gonna eat that
Conker's.
Oh no, the
no,
tail.
It's that new cute little thing.
Yeah.
Still looks about the same. Cute. Collect-a-thon.
The noodles that are like potato based. My friend's mom and dad were from Germany, and she used to make us German food when we were little, and oh my god, I fucking loved that shit.
Yeah, this has funny characters.
Yeah. That guy. We can order a meter of beer. Yeah, I want to get pretzels too.
I'm hoping for good weather. What does the weather say now?
It's been rainy. They're calling for like 30% chance of rain, so who knows what it'll actually be. Do you want me to bring, I have these like lightweight ponchos. Do you want me to bring those?
Maybe, I don't know.
They have Canadian flags all over them. We'll be representing. I've been trying to get rid of those fucking things.
What's this? Is this the remastered, no, what is this? Huh. Nothing I'd ever play anyways.
It's been raining all week, but when Arnaya looked, it looked sunny for next week. It's StarCraft.
It looked like StarCraft for a second, but it's Halo Wars.
Weather in Germany can be pretty unpredictable. Prepare for anything.
This summer's been jank everywhere.
It has been lovely in Vancouver.
It's been rainy.
It's been beautiful.
What about the haze?
Besides the fucking smoke.
Yeah,
That's why you think that the weather's been all jacked up, because it was smoky and overcast for 2 weeks, but it was hot as
This
fuck.
one's, weather.com says that it's in Cologne, it's going to be 10% chance of rain all the way through till Sunday.
Okay, rock on.
Partly cloudy, 24, 28 is going to be the hottest on Wednesday when we land.
This summer's super jank in Germany?
That's what Weather Channel says.
Zabby.
I'm going to check Google. I don't know who they tap into.
That can change at any time, sorry to say. All right, so we just kind of have to go and prepare for...
It's showing a really good stretch on Google, too.
Okay. We're also there, yeah, so outside of Gamescom, we're there Sunday, Monday, and then we fly out Tuesday.
When it does rain in Cologne, is it typically an evening thing, or is it like a...
Any time of day? And does it rain really hard, or is it like a sprinkle? Germans have amazing musicals. If you like a night out, oh my god.
No.
Count me in.
I don't know where you're getting this. Like all 3 sites I've checked have shown a stretch of sun.
Weather Network.
Weather Network is jank.
Alright.
Thunderstorm possibly on Friday. Does Cologne get
oh my
thunderstorms?
God. I would love a thunderstorm. We don't get them here. Fuck that, I'm packing nothing but shorts. I'm on vacation, damn it. Yeah. Yeah, we know it's like one of the cloudiest, I think it's the cloudiest region in Germany. It's also one of the rainiest, I guess those go hand in hand. Everything is possible.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe not snow, but rain in all forms all day.
Prime,
so it's not predictable, really.
Prime location would probably be on the Rhine, right? For if we could find a beer garden on the Rhine.
Probably, but everyone's going to be doing that.
But a lot of people, like, we can go early. Like, yeah. I don't particularly care about staying in the conference till the end of the day.
Oh yeah, man.
Like, I say we get there early and we have early evenings as well. Like, we end our, like, I mean, we don't have to end the evenings early, but if we start our evenings at around 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yes, that would be best.
Have some dinner, drink until, like, fucking, like, you know, if we have the endurance till midnight when most beer gardens, from what I saw, close down. We don't have to stay up until 2 a.m. Is that your last call, 2 a.m.? I don't know when your last call is. But then we're gonna be, then you're...
I don't even know why I bought tickets for Gamescom. I don't care about the conference.
Then you're freshen up and at 'em like the next morning to go to the conference and hit the conference earlier than most people.
I like that idea.
We never do that in PAX. I don't know, well, I know why.
Because the PAX show floor closes way earlier.
Yeah. Plus, it doesn't matter at PAX if you get to anywhere early. It's still gonna be...
We're not even watching.
Venues just suck at PAX, period. So, at Seattle. No amount of going early. Yeah, venues are just terrible. Yeah. No amount of going early is going to get you a better spot anywhere. Because spots just don't exist. There's just nowhere to be.
You gotta vomit on top of, what's that pizza place called that we love so much? Mod Pizza.
PAX West is fun, but like the conference is awesome, but unfortunately, like, it's not a great place for a conference for
places to
hanging out with
are
people.
Yeah, hard to find. This year on the Saturday, Fangamer's having another party.
So there you go. We have a party on Saturday at the.
Yeah, but it's free access, so it might be like fucking packed. Because the paid access ones were fucking packed.
Maybe we'll go to it early.
Yeah.
We'll probably be able to slide in the back door, but.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
Quantum
no way
Break
we're lining up for
4K
games.
support. Oh.
No, Mod Pizza. I wish it was Mod Pizza. Oh, you know at least one Turbo who's working at an indie booth? What's the indie booth? Who's the Turbo?
I've gotten this amazing vacation rhythm now that Becky was even marveling at on our last Japan trip, where not only am I in a great mood, but I'm just drinking straight through.
Good luck doing that. We're gonna be gone for like 2 weeks, dude.
We were gone in Japan for 2 weeks.
Oh fuck, we were.
It's not like I was, but it wasn't a bender.
Weight.
It wasn't a bender because I was.
No, it's like a steady, constant buzz.
But I'll have a beer here and there.
Yeah. No, it's not like Chipotle for pizza. I've never been to Chipotle, so I actually don't know why I answered it like that. I think Mod Pizza is awesome because you can make it yourself. Like, it's all the
You know what's something we need to do at Mod Pizza?
What?
Is assign a Turbo to serving us. I know it sounds mean, But the fact is, like, everybody wants to talk to us. But then we have to get up and get in line and go get a pizza or whatever. It's like we
can always just grab someone and
every so often grab a person who's willing to
give them a bunch of money.
Give money and get the crew stuff, because it just seems like such a waste of everybody's time for one of us to be in line.
Yeah. Although sometimes it's nice to be in line because then you talk to the turbos around you.
Yeah, that's true, but
you're cute.
I just regard it as one of the most stressful parts of any PAX is the getting of food for us, and we're like trying to like talk to people while we like figure out what we're gonna eat.
Yeah, my head is often like that.
I'll do it to Germans. Maybe I'll test it out on Germans.
Alright, German turbos, get ready to be slaves. Someone was asking if we were thinking about ever going to PAX East again.
Not really, guys. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. That's why I think we've been pretty clear. Like, we've been encouraging people on the East Coast to head down to PAX South, because PAX South is almost on the East Coast. It's not that expensive of a flight, and I know if you live near Boston, it sucks, but we just don't have. It's just like 2 PAXs combined with any other trips that we do, like Gamescom a year. Like, usually we have one extra thing, something that we do, whether it, I don't know. But like, it's just, it feels like just too much for us. And we haven't made, we've made it pretty clear on this show that Boston's not my favorite city in the world. And I don't mean it as a knock on any Bostonian, because some of the most friendly people we've ever met were there in our community.
Yeah.
Some of the rudest people I've ever met in the service industry are also there. It's not a city I look forward to going to. I just, like, the thought of it makes me cringe to think of who I'm going to have to deal with on the way there, like, the type of people in that city.
I live on the east, so...
And outside the people,
kind of
it's just a shitty, it's one of the worst fucking convention locations.
It is
it's like,
terrible.
You got the convention center.
And I feel so bad for Bostonians for that, because the city fucked them.
Yeah, they really fucked them. That's a big, long story.
Yeah, they built
it's called
the
Big
convention center and nothing
it's
around
terrible.
it.
Maybe in 5 to 10 years it's going to be better as they build the area up around the convention center.
In 5 to 10 years.
But right now it's a convention center and a gravel pit for about 20 minutes walk.
Yeah.
And it's like you have to walk through that basically to get to the city. And then all the venues are like super spread out. Like anywhere you want to eat, like, or drink.
No, man, don't leave us alone whenever we're in Germany. We're there, like, we want to hang out with you guys.
You don't understand. Yeah, I understand why you don't understand. Becky and I will be approachable. We just aren't going to be organized approachable. We're just going to be, we will probably send out our location.
Yeah.
We'll turn it off when we want some alone time, but we will have our location broadcast from our phone the whole time. So if you see that you're near us,
come say hi.
You can, like, maybe snipe us. Like, you can just be, oh, I got him. Let's go over there. Like,
I feel like we're being pushy as all. No, it's cool, because, like, a lot of you guys haven't been to PAXs or events, so you don't know how it works, and we haven't been to Germany, so this is a totally new experience for
did the stream
all of
fuck
us.
up? I'll see if I can get it back.
YouTube's working. I'm gonna go all paparazzi on US.
I started it again. Wow.
It's not happy?
CPU usage is through the roof on this.
Max Stone. Big indie booth with like 60 indie games.
What are they showing here?
He's not actually a turbo. That's okay.
Maybe watch on YouTube for us a little bit, guys, if you want more stability. What are they showing? Oh my god. Oh my god.
What? Oh.
They're showing one of these again.
They're porn.
Oh my god. Look at this fucking bullshit.
Ooh.
I love it. It's so fucking lame. Oh my god. Oh, I know what I did. Accidentally have Dropbox running too. That might help. god. Oh, this
They
is so
even
good.
have these guys in their console.
It even plays games. Wow. Guys, this era of marketing is gone. It's done. People have made fun of it in the past, and they're gonna make fun of you now and in the future.
And see the gigapixels.
Your fucking pupil dilating, hair raising, literally commercials are so dated and lame.
Oh, I'm sold.
The monolith. My god, it's full of stars.
Even she can play. She's a girl. My dick is beyond flaccid.
Still goosebumps, man.
It's an innie.
Yeah, still goosebumps.
Aw,
goodness,
you
I
guys
can
are
see that age
troopers.
Well, we're joined by
Good
Mike and
work.
Mark from Xbox
Oh.
Platform Engineer. And Mike, thank you for coming on the show. And what a year for Xbox so far.
It's always
I
great
loved
to
his
be here
accent.
at Gamescom. There's so much energy.
Here's the thing, like, I've even heard from, I mean, Digital Foundry did a big write-up when they got to go see, like, the architecture for the thing and everything, and, like, they got a preview of how it's been designed and how it all, like, works. And they say, and I trust them, that it's a feat. Like, they've done a good job on it. Like, it's one of their first real hardware victories, they said. They brought in experts from a lot of different companies, and they decided to do it right.
Okay.
Like, Sony continues every time to knock hardware out of the park, because they've been doing it for fucking 40 years or something, like, forever. Xbox was never a fucking hardware company until the first Xbox, and they've kind of stumbled every step of the way since the first Xbox when it comes to the hardware aspect. Like, just, they're boxes. They're just fucking boxes with a bunch of shit crammed in. But they've said...
And then a massive brick on the outside.
Yeah, a big power brick on the outside where, like, PlayStation has always somehow managed to get it on the inside and, like, still make a sleek.
That would be funny
machine.
if they actually, like, jacked up the air conditioning right before playing that so that they did get goosebumps. Like, I want you to feel something. This is the only way we can make you feel.
But from what Digital Foundry has said, like, they've actually done a good job. Did you miss the news earlier? 3 Xbox 360 Kinect games are coming to Xbox One with Kinect support? Did they just mention
did
that
miss
offhand?
that.
That's fucking funny.
Are you kidding me?
Why would they even do that?
Guys, make a fucking decision. No, you should not be doing that.
I don't think they're promoting the Kinect. They're just saying, yeah, sure, whatever. It wasn't hard for the developers of those games to turn it on. And so they acknowledge that some people own it,
Okay.
I guess. I don't think they're pushing the Kinect, though. I didn't see the news about Andromeda. That came on here?
It was earlier while we were doing travel plans.
This show is pretty terrible. Like, this whole couch discussion. I'd much rather a conference where we can actually, like... Because they banter, then apparently drop actual news every so often.
What did they... what was said exactly about Mass Effect? Because someone's saying it's dead and someone's saying it's not dead.
It was yesterday for Mass Effect, right?
Ah.
It isn't getting single-player DLC. Wow. Well, what a terrible experience that whole thing was.
Okay.
What was I saying before we were interrupted so rudely by the conference?
Like besides, like
I was
before
talking
Xbox
about... I don't know. Meeting up with us or something.
No future updates.
My biggest,
Well, we didn't even play Andromeda anyways, so...
My biggest fear, or like not fear, but my worry is how hard we'll be affected by jet lag.
Yeah.
I hope it's not horribly.
I got like friggin' shell-shocked by that jet lag I got in Japan that one time. That was terrible.
I mean,
we have a day to figure ourselves out.
If there's any beer garden I should research ahead of time, it'd be if there's any that are near where we're staying, which is in Ehrenfeld
or something
neighborhood. Because if we are going to get jet lag, if we want to stay as long as we can possibly out, but then if we hit a wall like you do when you get jet lag, I'd like to be near our neighborhood so we can just walk back or something, or at least have a quick cab ride.
Jet lag is like...
It's...
Your brain breaks.
I used to think that jet lag was just your internal clock adjusting to a new time zone.
Yeah, just being a little bit tired.
Like if you stay up all night and you fuck up your internal clock, it is like, it's almost like a chemical thing. It's like, it just doesn't make sense.
Oh, it happened to us in
There's no
Finland
logic
too.
to it. That's the only time I ever felt it.
Japan.
I never
You think
felt
that
it
was
in Japan.
exhaustion? That this time we went in May.
I think for you it was exhaustion. You had stayed up too long without any sleep.
Remember we went to the izakaya and then we went to another izakaya by our place and we went to order food and then you just had to go to sleep?
No,
was that exhaustion?
was it. That was just straight up had a long day.
Okay.
That wasn't jet lag. That was had a long day.
Yeah, Finland was fucking terrible.
Too much excitement for fresh.
Yeah.
I think I was just getting really drunk too, and I was just like, yeah.
It is a chemical thing.
Yeah, it's totally chemical. It's like, because Becky and I in Finland, we had a reasonably calm day. It was a day that we didn't have to do any Angry Bird stuff. We woke up like near noon. What is this? It's this again. Oh, is this the brothers thing? No, this is still... We woke up near noonish and like went to the meetup with Turbos, spent like 2 hours with them in the middle of Finland, then felt quite tired and said, you know what, we want to go out with you guys tonight and we have a place planned, but we're going to go get some sleep. We're going to have a nap. We go back, sleep for like 4 hours, it felt like, in the hotel, get up right when it's time to go to this bar to see them. And I'm like, it's still kind of tired, but we'll get going. It'll be fine. We get there and we're pretty good for like an hour, maybe two, and then all of a sudden it's just like, I couldn't function.
Yeah.
Just slam. And we had so much sleep.
Middle of Helsinki. Yes.
We thought we'd given ourselves enough sleep, and it's just nope.
Yeah.
And it came like, I feel like days after we landed.
It was
weird.
I don't know, yeah.
It's weird. It's hard to describe.
I think it was the day we landed. The day after we landed. I don't know. But yeah, I feel bad for you guys whenever, like, I know that you've come from, like, the UK or friggin' Yusuke coming from Japan to go to PAX and
for
stuff
Yusuke,
like that.
it's got to be rough.
Yeah.
But it's not supposed to be as bad for whatever reason going east to west. That's what everybody says. West to east is way worse.
Yeah.
Traveling east. But, anyways, that's my only fear, is like that I'm gonna have to cut some nights short because of jet lag. I hope not, but
whenever I've gone from the UK to the US, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's supposed to be bad the other way around. So
bitches, keep your eyes to yourself.
Oh. Well, this is pretty much a bust, this whole thing. I guess it's a good thing that we were able to use it to chat, because this is a really boring-ass fucking thing. I wonder if I know that Blizzard is going to be announcing some... They'll be showing a new map like they did last Gamescom. And I think possibly a new fucking, what do you call it?
League of
Cinematic.
Legends. Oh, Overwatch.
For Blizzard. So. Yeah, and I hope not, because I don't want to...
New map and short, most likely?
If there's a new short, we have to figure out a way to go live with the, like, or not live, but to post a reaction of some kind. Like, to watch it and then...
Overwatch 2, the overwatching.
can change something here.
They've confirmed map and short. No back belly. Oh god. We can act it out with the turbos. Thanks, Rot. Also, if you're going to Gamescom and you're confused about the transportation or anything, RM Rocker did do a really good write-up that says like which trains and buses and stuff you can take.
Do you guys on Twitch and
helpful.
TurboStream see that little glitch around my face there when I move? Or is it just on my preview screen? Because it's not on these, and it's not on OBS, so it shouldn't be like that on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
It seems
that
to
screen?
Only be on
Not this one. That
fucking Wirecast. It updated, and I didn't tell it to. I don't know how it updated automatically.
Oh.
And I feel like it's got some things are... You don't see it? Okay, it just must be the way it's previewing the image on Wirecast.
Blizzard has a special reveal event on Wednesday afternoon at their booth at Gamescom.
Who does?
Blizzard. Shit,
On
we're
which
not gonna
day?
be there. Fucking Wednesday.
Whatever, I don't want to get in a crowd of people.
Is that a phone in your pocket?
Yeah. Get out of there.
Just thought I'd touch it.
Alright, well, if they go live with a short, Becky and I will get a camera pointed at our faces and we'll watch the short, and then I'll somehow edit the short together, sync. We'll look like one of those other channels where we're in a corner or something watching it. It'll be more like a vlog than it will be our show, but I want to be timely with that shit, because man, we really fucking... We really cash in on those things. Like, they're our most popular videos by far.
World of Tanks, yo!
Yeah.
You like World of Tanks?
I think a new legion of fans has discovered us through those shorts, because like a lot of people who tell us like that they found how they found our show, it's usually like some of our most popular videos that they just happen to watch one day. Yeah. Like a lot of people say they saw one of our
Octodad was huge for a long time.
Well, that's because I put it on the main channel page. But some people said that they like saw the first one they ever saw was like a TF2 like meet the videos and stuff like.
Wow, you started with Blistered Thumbs.
Blistered Thumbs was good when it lasted. It was got us a new bunch of fans who didn't know we existed otherwise, which was good. Elias
discovered us from the TF2 trailers.
I don't think anybody really goes to Blistered Thumbs anymore, sadly.
Fucking channel awesome. Wow, Solar. Minecraft tour of Old Spawn. Nulani saw a really weird show on Newgrounds. That guy with the glasses. You guys are old, dude. E3 Sony 2012. The Earthbound fan gamer run. GTA 5 online. Blistered Thumbs.
AVG on Newgrounds. Wow.
Phoenix Wright for you. Mortal Kombat 9 show. That's a good one. Damn. Ballerina. Yes. I knew I was in it for the long run. Trials and Tribulations. AVG for me. Deadliest Warrior game.
Those early shows were definitely something special. You can't recreate that. There's no way you can even, like, when you're first starting a show like that, there's an energy in the room when you know that you're being, like, well, those were pre-recorded, a lot of them, but especially the ones where we first went live for the first time. The knowledge that you're being watched by hundreds of people is, like, has an effect on you that you get used to, and so you can never get that back.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
Like
I was
the show
so
has
fucking
eras.
shy.
You were for a long time. So was I. I mean, I grew into this personality slowly over time.
Yeah. Also, I was working at like an investment management company, and so I had to present myself in a way that would be appropriate if any of them happened to see. So I had to really hold back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does go through eras, though.
We were young. We looked young.
I feel like we don't look that much older.
I look really bad when I first just wake up and come on the show.
I think you look beautiful.
I look my best when I've lost, like, some weight. I looked great at PAX South after being sick for 3 weeks.
Oh man, you were so fucking sick. We were both so sick. You were introduced to Ace Attorney by you guys? Nice. Kyle and Ben look really different now.
Like, if any of you go to, like, the top video, the video that's pinned right now, oh my god, look what they're doing.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, gotta... Might be funny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If you go to that video that I posted on Twitter, the top one that's pinned, do you agree I look young? No, that's pretty actually fun. I'm okay with that, whatever.
Fraser looks the best when I'm drunk.
My controller is definitely the best. Chris Charlotte just told me it was the best.
No, that's still not true. He told me that's my controller.
I know, I'm so like, right, everybody, we're joined by Chris Charlotte.
I remember when I first turboed thinking, yay, I can finally afford this.
In our order, it's ID Xbox's birthday.
Oh, we should go back to the other screen. You looked ridiculously young in the Earthbound show. Like you were in your early 20s. Well, how old were we? I guess in our mid-20s.
I honestly think that the amount of Foreplay Fridays and Awesome Piece Theaters we do have an effect on my weight.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like,
because we do not drink. We don't drink.
Yeah.
Except for on the show.
The beer is
and
hard to catch up with.
Yeah.
I could exercise more though.
Yeah.
First Earthbound show would have been late 20s.
No, we're only 33 now. We've
oh,
been doing
okay.
it
So yeah, okay.
for 6 years or something? Or 5 or... I don't know. It was 2010, 7 years ago.
Yeah, late,
So we would
late,
have been
okay.
26? My mom gave me turbo money for my 16th birthday. Because she liked your show after I showed her some of your stuff. Yikes.
Double Figure says just get fat and comfy. See, I don't, like, you'll hear me talk about me being a chubs a lot. And you need to remember that if you are a chubs, that's fine. Like, I don't look at, like, random fat people and be like, oh man, they need to lose weight. I say it to myself because I feel I look my best and I feel my best when I'm a particular weight. I've always felt really good and energetic when I'm a bit thinner than this. Usually because of the lifestyle choices I have to make to stay like that. Mm-hmm. But I think a lot of people who are huskier look great, especially when they have confidence. When they're confident type personalities, it's like, and I can even see how people would find them attractive for it. But it's not my thing, and that's why I talk about it so much being a chubs, because I'm shaming myself into getting my shit together.
Aw, Rob, we wouldn't laugh at you. You lost 15 kilos since your announcement. We would never laugh at you.
Why would we? But
good on you for losing weight if that's what you want to do.
Why is it you think people would laugh at him for doing it?
No, for being big.
Oh. But he just said that he lost weight. That's awesome. That's great if that was your goal.
I think I became balding because subconsciously I wanted to be more like you. Wow, in 2 years, we went from 110 kilos to 52 to now 76. I don't know kilos.
I got another thing here. This is their ID at Xbox thing, showing a whole bunch of things all at once, some of which we've never seen. Wow, Hello Neighbor has a lot more involved than I thought.
Yeah. It comes out like in a couple days, I think.
Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Oh, that thing. Strange Brigade. I remember. Black Desert MMO. Train Sim World. RoboCraft Infinity. Conan Exiles. So yeah. Conan Exiles, I think, is kind of like that genre that we were trying to name earlier. Except in fantasy times. Like, I think it's a similar style of gameplay.
Open world, what do we call it? Open world survival?
Now it's time to set sail with the guys from
Something like
Sea of
that.
Thieves. Let's have a look at what adventures they've got in store.
Ah, yes. See, I was talking the other day on Twitter about this is Ubisoft, right? Not a great track record for multiplayer support after their games come out. Like, it just feels like,
Oh, really?
even though the game looks a little bit interesting to me, I don't want to get
It's
involved.
rare.
Oh, it's Microsoft. It isn't Ubisoft. Okay, so
Yeah.
really no track record. All right. But still, when it comes to multiplayer games, it's like the company's
Brawling Becca.
history has a lot to do with whether you want to invest in it or not.
It's a good thing to consider, for sure.
I don't think this is going to be amazing, though. I'm sad to say. It looks fun, but I don't think it's going to...
Because Ubisoft has a game quite similar to this, right?
Oh, right.
Like, we were pumped
Ubisoft's-
about this, and then we saw the other one, and we were like,
Ubisoft has an
oh,
Assassin's Creed spin-off to do
dear.
it.
Yeah, it was the one from...
They'll have differences, but...
Black Flag
Super
mechanics.
excited about this one. We're joined by Joe Neat and Ted Timmons from Rare. So we last saw the game at E3. So what's been going on since then? Updates and news. Give it to me.
Indeed. So yeah. So obviously
Skull
E3
and
we showed the
Bones.
magic of
Yeah.
going on.
I get it. Let's wait and see. That is an ocean pun.
But, I know this is completely off topic of video games. Regardless of your weight, I want all of you to get your heart going. It doesn't matter.
All the fucking time.
It doesn't matter if you lose weight or not. You should be able to maintain a heart rate in the anaerobic zone, the aerobic zone, for at least 20 to 30 minutes. It's just good for your long-term health,
It's
period.
true.
You need that. You don't need to lose weight doing it, and it's actually kind of hard to lose weight just doing aerobic activity.
Yeah.
You need to do a whole bunch of shit to lose weight. But eat as much as you fucking want. I don't care, as long as you get your heart going. You got to. You have to. I don't do it enough
You
myself.
always get my heart going. Blink. Brooke Transillian, not me.
I don't want any of you having early fucking life heart attacks because you didn't keep your heart healthy.
Seriously, Fraser tells me this a lot. I don't have very good endurance. Like, I'm not...
There are really simple things to... Well, that's the thing, too. It's going to benefit you from just being able to walk around. Like, you'll be like, man, walking around's easy now. I worked out a whole bunch before I went to, like, Seattle recently. And, again, like I was saying, I'm actually quite bad with this, too. It's hard to remember, just to find the time to do it all the time. But I was doing really well right before Seattle. And, like, it was a fucking breeze going everywhere. Like, I felt fine walking anywhere at any rate of speed for any amount of time.
Miss Fable, I thought you couldn't... I thought you didn't know how to ride a bike. Use aerobic bikes? You could ride a bike on your own?
The only problem is with riding a bike.
Is balance? Core balance?
No. Riding a bike, it's hard to get up to that heart rate zone.
Oh.
Unless you're riding dangerously fast. But you kind of need a machine, like
But
to
can
really
you up
do it.
the resistance? You can up resistances on
your
bikes.
bike?
Yeah,
a real bike.
No.
Oh.
The,
Oh no, bikes are fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a machine though in general, not like a real bike. Because running, that's fine. It's easy to get your heart rate up while running. But to do it while biking, like you're gonna have a nice open road to really do it.
Yeah, totally. Fraser does do weights.
Yeah. I do weights.
Lorenzo, get your heart working.
Then you should be working on an extra hard. Big dick, bigger heart.
How much you bench, bruh?
Look, there's really simple things in life to stay healthy. Limit your sun exposure. And keep your heart going. And count your calories. 3 things. And you do those and you're fine.
What if I do 2 out of 3?
You don't have to do them all, but I mean...
I like half-assedly, I am conscious of my calorie intake.
Yeah. You should at least, even if you don't, I don't count them all the time, but that's because I've practiced in the past and I have a general idea of what.
Yeah.
But like, counting calories is important to do at least once in your life as a project, just so that you start to realize
It's wild
what
when you
things
start doing it.
Yeah, and you're like, that has that many, and this has only this many. Well, I'm gonna eat this because that's more filling anyways, and I like that more. And it's like, why would I even eat that if it has that many calories? It's like, that's not even that good. I don't even like the taste of that much.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised which things have more calories than others. You'll be like, wow.
Yeah. Goldfish diet is the future.
When you start to be like, I could have 10 of those or 3 of those for the same amount.
Oh my god, and then going to restaurants. Now, like in the US and Canada, a lot of places list the amount of calories that they have, and then you look and you're like, holy fuck, if I eat that one burger, that's like, and fries and a drink, that's like 1,000 calories.
Oh.
So I have like 200 more that I can eat in a day, or like 500?
Yeah. If you want to maintain.
I just ate an entire bag of goldfish.
Oh no.
In honor of your creativity,
Okay.
we've come up with an intricate design
Oh.
of our own.
What? Is it on the Xbox? Wow, this is gonna sell so
Holy fuck, yeah.
much.
This is Lydia speaking, isn't it?
Every kid is gonna want this.
Shit, yeah. I want this.
For the adventurers, the crafters.
Well, they just
and
now they're
people
printing
who
money.
just love dirt.
Why didn't they come up with this earlier?
Yeah, man.
We cannot wait to see what you do next.
That's gonna sell more than anything. That's gonna be pre-order it now.
Yeah, guys.
Hit that Amazon link.
Seriously,
Get on
it is pretty.
Amazon now if you want it. Only downside, it's an Xbox.
This really great console in front
One
of
cup
me,
of goldfish
and I
has
almost- I
266
touch it.
calories.
It's the Minecraft Xbox.
I thought they were showing us 2 different Xboxes, but like one that would be Redstone and another, but like
Jared from the Minecraft team.
That's
Thank
pretty
you so
fucking
much
cool,
for
man.
coming.
it's actually a nice design.
Yeah.
It's limited edition. Go pre-order it.
Creepers in there.
Perfect.
It'll be worth millions one
Really
day.
a beauty.
That's cute. She has a creeper earring.
We are so glad to finally be able to talk about this. It has been a labor of love of the entire team, the Minecraft team, the Xbox team, all coming together to create this.
All right, we get it. It's a
Inspired by the
console.
iconic
Looks
crafts.
nice.
I don't like the pink controller.
Why is it even there?
I don't know. It's gotta have something to do with Minecraft,
It's pretty slick
right?
looking, I gotta say.
Yeah, get rid of that pink controller. It's bothering me. It doesn't work with Minecraft. Oh, fuck, dude. That is so cool.
It's got Minecraft bundled in case you were so passionate about Minecraft that you were gonna buy a Minecraft fucking Xbox but didn't own a copy of the actual game yet. Because, you know, nobody owns Minecraft yet.
Oh, you like the pink controller?
Is it a pig controller? Is that what it's supposed
Oh, okay. I still don't like it. Oh, look at that! That's a creeper face! Let me see the pig one. All right. I've changed my tune.
Because it's a pig.
Yeah, that's kind of cute. I don't want it anywhere in my house, though. Oh my god, it has a tail.
That's pretty cute.
Good job, Mo Yang. Exploding controller confirmed. Yeah, if you have VGA merch, definitely wear it to Gamescom. I'll be wearing. Maybe
We just sent out our replacement shirt, or our catch-up shirts for those we missed for the last round.
Yes, we did.
Those will be going out, slowly making their way to you guys. I don't think that we're going to do a second t-shirt sale this year. I think we're going to make it a one-time-a-year thing, by the way. Just in case you were interested in that. Probably next spring again. Oh yeah, Doublefinger, I gotta get you some cash. We gotta pay out our artists.
Oh shit, yeah we do.
We have to count up how many of their designs sold. Send them some money. Feels weird sending Turbos money.
Sweet!
It's not a lot, Doublefinger, but it's a good amount.
Finally! Oh, buddy.
World premiere. I almost don't want to know too much more about... Well, I mean... The story wasn't a big aspect of this game to begin with, so I guess I don't care that much. What do they got to show us?
They unearth. They are summoning death. But it will be death for all. What is she?
Ooh.
Do you grow?
Oh, forest areas. Well, I mean...
Tell her. You cannot defeat her.
Pretty fucking cool looking.
There was
that's fucking cool.
one lush area in the last game. There was two sides of the world.
God, I love the character design for those baddies.
Do you see him?
Uh-huh.
Who is he? He's like a little...
Unleashed.
Weird. See, you got Orc wearing that, and his hat is too small for him.
Scream of the rivers.
I gotta say, the graphics still look flat.
This foe is beyond us, Celebrimbo. Not with the spirit of Kana at our side.
A Balrog. Forest dragons.
Yes, bigger and better in every way than Shadow
I just
of
remembered
Mordor.
something I need to pack, so I have to write it down.
And because we don't want anything to come between you and the Bright Lord, and if you can't wait to get hands on Middle-earth Shadow of War, we're pleased to announce that these Xbox One S Shadow of War bundles will be available this October.
Nice.
Now, both bundles include an Xbox One S with either a 500GB or a 1TB hard drive.
Alright.
You get middle...
Okay.
Man, if you have an Irish accent, or any accent that's nice to listen to, you're like...
He has a glorious accent.
You're made as a streamer.
None of our bullshit accent.
Some people choose their streamer based on what accent they like to hear.
Oh yeah, well...
Some people like us because of our Canadian accent.
We don't have an accent, assholes. You have an accent.
What are you talking about?
Ugly. That's a Scottish accent? I like it. Yeah, I was listening to... Actually, it was,
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Do we want to see? Because I'm so excited and so...
Angry?
Yeah.
When is it coming again?
They have a date. It's, the end of...
Oh, this is the same one they showed at E3, so...
Next month? The end of October? End of September?
I'm pretty sure this is the same.
I love Laura's accent.
Yeah, this is what they showed at E3. Nothing different.
Okay.
But what was the date? Was it this year?
It is.
Okay.
It's like soon, like September 30th or something. September 29th. And I'm glad to see that that hasn't changed because I was actually going to check on that.
It's
Oh, fuck, I hope it's good too.
Me too.
Oh yeah, I was watching thing on Germany, and the woman's accent, or no, the sound of her voice, like how loud she was speaking or something. I couldn't stand it. I wanted to hear what she was saying, but I kept like turning it down. It was just so shrill.
Some people just don't have pleasant voices.
Yeah.
Some people aren't born like me.
You're milky.
Smooth, buttery timber of the thrash voice.
Sing this song.
Lay, lady, lay upon your big breast bed. Stay, lady, stay. Oh, won't you stay a while?
He did the whole thing. Wow. Sploosh. Yeah, guys. Oh, they're showing more.
You are the only one for me, could ever be you. Huh.
Yeah.
I cannot leave you and my heart won't try.
Beautiful.
That's a cow from the HP sauce commercial. Oh, these are some new footages.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, it looks so much fun.
Uh-huh.
See, like, you take the same gameplay and you add it to a game that just has different graphics. Like, it's like a mediocre title.
Mm-hmm.
Just another platformer. For me, the content, like the actual style and hook, sometimes really makes the experience.
Absolutely.
Like, do you want to be in this world?
Nah, I'm not gonna make cosplay for Cuphead. I'll buy all your albums, Frash. God, like, I want all of their fucking merch. Like, the style is just so good. Oh my god, yes.
Scary.
Her hair is an octopus.
That hip movement.
See her hair?
Ooh. Yeah, it is just a dead octopus.
Yeah. Oh, it's alive now. Its eyes open. Dude, this looks so fucking good.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, look at that uvula.
I almost don't want to see anymore. You know, like, I want
I'm not
these
actually
things
gonna
to be a
look.
surprise when I play them. They're really like showing us too much.
Yeah, and they're kind of teaching us how to kill the bosses.
Yeah, I don't want to know this. I'm just not going to look at the screen.
Yeah, it's all you, chat.
Oh.
It's
When's
really
this
hard
over?
not to look at the screen when there's that screen and that screen and that screen and that screen.
That's true.
Oh, you're doing a musical, March Transyllian? I feel like we probably can't
Conan
make
played
it.
this on his show? God damn it. I've got a chip on my shoulder about the whole Conan playing games thing because it's so clear that he doesn't want to play.
Yeah.
Like, he's doing it grudgingly. And I know that's part of the
his
shtick,
shtick,
but it's
yeah.
literally his feelings. He really doesn't give a fuck about video games, and yet he's getting all these, like, early looks. At least, as much as I dislike Jimmy Fallon, at least he's our generation and actually is probably excited about it. Like, there's that anecdote. What was that one celebrity that came on his... wasn't on his show, but he was a guest, I think, on Conan when Conan was hosting The Tonight Show, maybe.
Okay.
But another guest, a girl, said, I don't know if you remember, we had a blind date set up for us way back when you were in Saturday Night Live. And, like, she showed up to his house and...
Oh, you're talking about Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
yeah.
Jimmy Fallon was, like, playing Nintendo. and was just like in
He had like
sweatpants or something.
on.
I forget
what
who
the
it was.
Fuck? It was Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman.
Guys, look that shit up. It's so good.
So it's not like he's genuinely a gamer. Conan is not a fucking gamer in any way, shape, or form.
It wasn't a blind. Oh, well, yeah. It was a little bit of a date. Look it up. It's fucking amazing.
I love Conan. I grew up watching Conan, and I modeled myself, or like I always wanted to be like him in terms of like how I presented myself on screen. I modeled myself after him in some ways. Mm-hmm. But he's kind of grown long in the tooth for me.
Me too.
You can tell he's tired of his own shtick, and yet he's dedicated. He has no choice. He's trapped by it, right? Like if he switched up his shtick, nobody would watch him anymore.
Like Stephen Colbert.
Right.
Some people do like his new stuff, but
that's interesting. Cute.
You construct a dynamic network with extraordinary facilities. You develop and sustain an innovative, self-sufficient habitat.
Is it another Sims?
You get to experience the captivating and energetic weather.
Conan was at his best when he was out of a job. He was honest and
with a relationship between humans and technology
real.
Redefined.
Yeah.
And just so you know, the dangers that you might have heard of have been greatly exaggerated.
I think we've seen a preview for this, and none of this. I don't know. None of this is looking.
Mars.
Okay.
Is really a very safe place.
Okay.
Colonize Mars and discover her secrets with minimal casualties.
I guess in a way, Conan's kind of got his own Thrash thing going, right? Like his real life personality versus what he has to be on stage.
Yeah.
Alright, some more world premiere gameplay there for you. That is Surviving Mars. I loved City Skylines. So
I got recognized at
Paradox's new
Dresso, our local fabric store, the other day, and that's the biggest mindfuck. I guess like with celebrities, they're kind of used to it or like can make that flip. But for me, I was like, this girl, Heather, she said, Becky! And I was like, how the fuck do I know you? And it was like, it took me so long to like realize that she was a fan, even though she said like, I like your show and stuff. I was like, I still couldn't process what was happening.
2 years ago, we started on this journey. You told us.
Oh, now they're talking again about Project Scorpio. Oh, it's the Project Scorpio edition. Wow. In case you were so dedicated to the Xbox brand and its bullshit marketing speaks that you wanted the codename system. Could you imagine the Wii being released with a Revolution edition in case you loved the idea of their internal codename so much?
Now we're calling it the Scorpio again?
You were eating that spoon-fed bullshit so dedicatedly that you want the internal project name of the system.
I kind of like the Wii Revolution.
You're a brand whore. So long as you can admit that when you buy it, that you're a brand whore, go ahead. That's fucking lame.
So we thought he would be the perfect person.
The name Revolution was way better.
Take it away, Larry.
It was.
World premiere.
Yeah, why didn't they just call it Scorpio?
That's not Larry Herb here.
Oh,
shit.
shit.
This is the Xbox One X Project Scorpio Edition that we are announcing today and will be available for pre-order today as well. Now, I have these special white gloves which are going to allow me to dig in and do an unboxing, but I want to show you the box first.
I just suddenly got really homesick for Iwata.
Which leans into the heritage.
He was the first one who like.
Here we see the Xbox.
And his gloves.
That was one of our
so
first
much better.
intros to him.
Yeah.
We were watching an unboxing of the Wii U.
Of course, earlier this year we
for the Wii U.
Original Xbox.
And he puts on the gloves, and we're like all laughing because he's putting on the gloves. And that was our first like encounter with his dry humor.
Yeah.
With that Japanese dry humor.
Let's take a look at what we have in the box.
Him and his banana. Yeah, a little bit, but like fine. But like it was so. He was so good at comedy just by doing nothing.
Yeah. His gloves don't fit very well.
A high-speed 4K capable HDMI
it's
cable,
bothering me
and
a
then
lot.
we have the console, but not
4K
just any console. This is the
capable.
world's most powerful console. 4K gaming, 6 teraflops. This thing, as you know, is a beast. Look at the front. Look at this beautiful graphic design. We have the Xbox.
What I most
screen,
miss Iwata for
the
is that
console,
he
as
was,
well
I
as the
feel like,
controller. Project Scorpio
the
Edition.
only
This is
gamer CEO we've ever seen.
All right, now we get
He
a
was
good
a
shot at
fucking
this.
gamer.
Spin it around here so you can see
He
the
grew up
beautiful
wanting to
design
make
of
games
precision.
and made games, including one of my favorite games. How many other CEOs in the gaming space have ever done that?
Yeah.
And you need a design
Well, the world's
to show it off,
changing
and
too.
That's what the Project Scorpio Edition does. You can see it right here. Look how beautiful it is.
Like, what was Major Nelson before
You can see
this?
It says Project Scorpio on the front.
We know Reggie was the head of Domino's or some other pizza company or something, like their PR or CEO, I mean.
Beautiful premium buttons.
And-
I point out that all your existing Xbox
You're
One
so
controllers
fucking
will
cute.
work
Why?
perfectly with
You're
Xbox One X, and of course,
I'm past
the
it, fuck
Xbox
off.
One
It's
X
still in your
Project
eyes.
Scorpio Edition. Isn't it beautiful?
Cute.
All right, let's turn it around.
I always
and take
get
a look
teary-eyed
at
when I think of
back
men
here.
and their
Of course, if you have an
accomplishments in
Xbox
life,
One
or
S,
women, but
you'll
I don't
already
think I've ever
recognize
gotten
the
teary-eyed
force
about a
they're in
woman who's passed.
Precisely the same order as your Xbox One S, so you can drop this into your home entertainment
Just by
system,
coincidence, I
unplug it
think.
from the Xbox One S, plug it into the Xbox One X. We're going to make it easy to move all your content over, and you're going to be ready to
Sean
go. What's really cool
Layden
we
is
have some
another
design
gamer?
touches.
Oh, really? What did Sean do before? I don't know about Sean at all. I never even looked into him.
Little bump on it, so you know when you're feeling.
And for that matter, who did his
exactly
what's his predecessor's
Everything
name?
is exactly the same. It's going to be very, very familiar. And that's a look at the Xbox One.
He did
X
the
Project
mic drop
Scorpio
back in the
Edition.
day.
Now, everything in the standard edition.
He did
is
localizations?
included in the Project Scorpio.
He did
Edition.
localizations?
Here,
That's cool.
You get this beautiful graphic. You get the Xbox.
What did his
screen,
predecessor
and this
do?
exclusive
Jack Trenton.
Right.
What did Jack Trenton do before
It is available
video
for
games?
Pre-order today, so get your pre-order in because once it's gone, this is going to be gone for good. My name's Larry here of Xbox Live's Major Nelson. Thanks for watching.
Did Carrie Fisher make you sad?
Not in the same way somebody like
Yeah.
Iwata did, because her life wasn't like this massive trajectory of career accomplishment. I'm talking mostly about men who like move mountains, like, you know,
I feel like he should have like
big,
made it appear and disappear like a magician.
you know, industry changers like Iwata and Steve Jobs. And
I am kind of annoyed that he got his hands on a Project Scorpio before me as well.
Well, you're gonna be third.
plus, I didn't feel that strongly about Carrie Fisher. I liked her as Princess Leia, but she really kind of disappeared off the face of the earth after that role. So it's not like Robin Williams, where you grew up with like them in every role. They were every person to you. You know.
Jack Trenton has always been a suit. Started with Duracell.
All right, so at least he wore it well. Jack Trenton had this like sort of. Now it sounds like Jack's dead. He wore it well because he had sort of this like.
He was Activision as CEO.
He had kind of a disarming quality about him that was like
Yeah, good. Get rid of that.
super business, but at the same time almost bashful, like almost like a.
So when we had the Xbox One X, and
He had a. I don't know. He had a good way about him. And it was good for Sony at the time for that style of CEO.
I'll have to look that up, Pete. In Breath of the Wild, reach a peak of Satori Mountain, and you will find something occasionally a fitting tribute to Iwata.
Oh. Oh, definitely Yves.
Right.
No, Yves is a gamer. I mean, he started the company with his brother. Like, his brother and them were in the trenches when they started all that shit. Like,
I feel like they don't get enough credit for that.
yeah, they don't. I never gave him credit because I didn't know about
Yeah,
it. I
that's
didn't
why
know
I
the
feel like
history of
we
the
need to,
company. Can I have water, please?
Yeah. Me too. I was
No,
just
Yves
thinking
gets a
that.
lot of credit for what he is. It's just, I'm so sad that Ubisoft rubs me the wrong way so often. EA's German Central's located in Cologne? Huh. EA's here in Vancouver, too.
Yeah. I actually know quite a few people who worked at EA and then got out.
Are they about to show something else? That's it. Wow. There's one more thing, maybe? Is it just a montage? Well, that was just a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just this from E3 again. So is there going to be, like, it sounds like Blizzard's going to be the only true conference this Gamescom? Like, is anybody else going to have a, like, that's not even a stage show. That's not even a conference. That's just a fucking couch stage show with very little shown. of any consequence.
They said 27 games. I'm sure they did do 27 games.
If you count what's in the montages.
Yeah.
The only truly new thing they showed
was that thing
Jurassic
with the
Park.
little and that thing with the little robots.
Okay. That was pretty lame.
Surviving Mars.
So the best thing that's going to be at Gamescom in terms of new content slash is going to be Blizzard's announcements for a game that's already existed for a year.
Yeah.
I'm of course excited, but I mean...
Well, you can get your hands on an Xbox X. Actually, we can't because the lineup will be fucking huge.
They're going to give away a free Xbox if you get in line.
Xbox X? Or just Xbox? I don't want an Xbox.
Really going to have to think about how we do the reaction to the new short if it comes out. I'll probably just do it on my iPhone and then cut it together with the actual trailer after the fact and watch the trailer on the laptop or something.
EA has a show tomorrow? At what time? Because we have to...
No, fuck EA.
We have to catch the bus.
If the new short comes out while that'll probably come out during the conference, like in the middle of the conference, so we'll have to like run to a quiet spot and watch it on another phone.
Yeah. Thank God we have 2 phones now, like big people.
Oh shit, I have to upgrade my data plan for this trip. So that's that.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. We are not waiting. We're basically not waiting in line for any games, so I don't know if we'll get to see anything.
We probably won't see any games.
Yeah.
We'll walk around the show floor. If we see some indies that are easy to approach, I might look at them, but
yeah.
I'm really just that I'm more interested in cosplay than I am when it comes to the actual show floor itself. I'd rather go around looking for cosplay and taking footage and talking to cosplayers than anything, and then just hanging out with fans.
Yeah. Europeans luckily won't have to change their plans due to new roaming laws. That's awesome. 18 p.m. CEST. I don't know what time that is Canadian either. Ooh, Doublefinger just got some early Gamescom pictures from their Inside Man.
Ooh, who did?
Doublefinger.
No.
Was Gamescom an invite thing? Or did y'all choose to go for fun?
It was for fun, and then we got an invite a week ago.
Last fucking week we got an invite.
Last week
I was like, are you fucking kidding me? We've never thought about going to Gamescom before.
The PR company for EVE. Is it EVE Online, the space thing?
Yeah.
Offered to fly us out last week to Gamescom.
I was...
So,
like,
even though we got a great
myself.
deal, it would have been a better deal to pay nothing to fly.
Yeah.
They were only going to pay for accommodation for like 3 days, but they would have given us our flights at any time, so we could have come in on one day, left on another day, and then we would only have to pay for like 7 days of accommodation. But anyways, because it's a budget airline, we couldn't cancel the flight. We could, but we wouldn't get the money back. So I looked at it and I was like, anything you book for me flight-wise is probably going to have a stopover, and I won't have any control about like what you book.
Yeah.
I didn't like the whole process of it, so I said, nah, not doing it. Plus, I'd have an obligation to go to their fucking shit and like do a video on it, so...
Yeah, well, we can't bring our drone anyways because we're taking a bus down to the States first, and we're flying out of Seattle, so we can't bring our drone into the States.
Why?
Because you can't fly drones there.
You can bring it in.
Oh, really?
Also, they changed that law.
Oh, they changed that law.
That guy sued the FAA and won, and so they had to change the law that you have to have registration.
Oh, regardless, don't worry, we're not bringing our drone. Thank you for the heads up.
Not bringing it because, yeah, I know Germany's crazy. I'm not willing to be thrown into the hole in Germany.
Nah, not worth it.
Throw in the hole.
Wow, that was a bang on.
Thank you.
I love you. Ow. Yeah, it did work out well for you guys. Ew, you're cute.
What?
You held my hand.
Bleary-eyed. Still, my coffee didn't really get me going. Anything else? Yeah, I'm excited just to have beers. I hope the weather's good enough for outdoor beers.
I'm getting pumped. I'm getting excited. I was just like mainly anxious before.
Oh, yeah, everybody's always anxious before travel.
Yeah.
Who isn't?
But now I'm just like, cool. I can do this. More anxious because of just like I didn't know what the plans were and stuff. And now I know that the plans are fly by the seat of our pants. German lager is one of the best stuff.
So the way that we're going is we're going into Germany. Then we leave after a week and then we go into Seattle and we're not even leaving Seattle. We're just staying in Seattle for PAX.
Yeah.
So we're going to be gone from our home for 2 weeks. It's the only thing that stresses me out is leaving my cats.
It's okay because my cousin and her dog come.
Yeah, they have babysitters the whole time, but I still hate leaving them.
And they're really good with them.
They are very good with them.
They know what they like. They know how to pet each of our cats individually.
They know how to do that.
Yeah.
They treat them well.
They treat them really well. We're in Seattle on like Tuesday, I think. Or Wednesday? I don't know when we land.
We'll be staying with friends in Seattle for like a day and a half before we check into our hotel for PAX proper.
Yeah. And Deacon and Ben are taking the Bolt bus down on a Thursday, so they're going to meet us Thursday in Seattle.
It'll be a good old time. I wonder how it's going to be interesting doing two conferences like this
back
at once.
To back. It's good to have some downtime in between, actually, because we can sleep and kind of get our schedules. I think to get our schedules.
In some ways, I feel like it's just best to keep going, but especially since it'll probably mean a day off or two from drinking. That'll.
Oh no! Well, it doesn't need to be, right?
I'm pretty dedicated to this idea that you keep drinking the whole time, because if you take a break, then you hit like that weird state.
Like you do not want to drink.
Yeah, where you don't want to drink again.
A long time. Yeah. If you keep drinking, you won't go blind from drinking. Oh god.
Oh no, Jerry Lewis died?
Yeah. He was like 91.
Yeah. I mean, I am almost surprised he was still alive.
Kind of what I thought when I saw it. I was like, oh. It's a decent friggin' life.
Huh.
Bedtime tequila. Oh.
There you go. If you're planning on buying an Xbox One X at Amazon, the pre-orders are up. You can use our link.
Oh, thanks, neighbor.
Not that I super recommend it, but I mean, at least it is not an insane price at this point. The systems aren't crazy expensive anymore.
Get German wasted. It's like regular wasted, but more efficient and organized.
Anything else planned? I don't know.
I know I have a whole bunch of stuff I need to like print out and tag, but
I could maybe play some Overwatch.
Getting some more sleep should be the plan.
I could play some Overwatch since it's the last time you'll see us. I could play a game. I'm gonna need to go have some lunch first.
I'm not really worried about the attacks that have been happening in Europe.
So
you can't really go through your life being worried about stuff like that, I think.
If you guys are worried about terrorist attacks wherever you are, I know they're tragic and they're horrible, but you gotta put it in perspective. How many people live in the world today?
Yeah.
And how insanely low odds it is that you would ever be affected by a terrorist attack. These random ass shit-heeled pieces of shit going to rot in hell if it existed pieces of fucking shit aren't able to affect more than a few people at a time doing this shit. And it's so, like, you are so much more likely to have a pit bull attack you in the street tomorrow than you are to be involved in a fucking terrorist attack.
Yeah. I don't want them to, like...
Just don't go through your life
I know that
worried
they don't
about that
know,
shit.
but I don't want them to have the satisfaction of making me scared. Like, fuck you guys. You can't make me
I'm
be
never
afraid to
scared
live
by
my
it because this is
It used to
the
back
odds
in
are
the
just
day, like
so insane.
9/11 and stuff.
It was
like,
troubling.
that
Sure
stuff,
it was. That was troubling
I was younger
times.
then too, and I was like,
It shocked everybody.
yeah, holy shit, this is the fucking world I live in now. But I'm like, kind of over that.
You gotta look
now.
at the stats and
Like the
realize
fear. Yeah.
how low odds it is that you would ever be affected. Insanely, astronomically low.
Yeah. But do go through life worrying about pitbulls, yes. That's what we're saying. No, some people have pitbulls.
Don't go through your life worrying about pit bulls, but, you know, have your wits about you when you see a fucking massive-ass dog with an owner that doesn't look like it can control it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're afraid, they win. So fuck that.
No, don't be afraid of fucking terrorism.
That's a big yawn. Yeah, I do worry about Asphalt throwing away a cigarette and causing a wildfire. Yeah. My cousin's girlfriend smokes, and she's like so conscious of it. But whenever she's smoking, we went to like the lake the other day, and she was smoking, and I was like, where are you gonna put that out? And she was like, don't worry, it's fine. And she had like a pop can that she put it in.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, fuck, don't throw it anywhere.
Alright, I'm gonna need if I'm gonna play Overwatch, I'm gonna need a break. I have to get something to eat and stuff and get this encoding. So maybe in a while. Yeah, I should probably play some anyways because I'm about to travel and I mean I'm
you gotta keep
not gonna get to play for a long time.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna lose my rank.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, you're kind of fucked with your rank.
I was at 32 or 33 and then didn't play for a week because we were busy doing shit and lost it. Went all the way back down to 3,000. And then I played for a few. I'm back up to like 3170. But I'll lose it again during this conference, so who cares?
You also need to pack. Fraser packs immediately before we leave. And that stresses me out.
There's nothing to pack.
You're just gonna go with yourself?
Yeah.
See, that means I need to pack everything. I need to think of everything we're gonna possibly need. You do all the electronics.
I have to move some data around.
Okay.
I have to move all the videos off the phone onto a hard drive so I have space.
Right? I actually haven't started packing, so, and it's weird because we're packing for Germany and Seattle. So like, oh no.
I don't even think I'm gonna bring another camera but this one. We gotta do dances again at Gamescom, right?
Oh,
dances are fun.
I really liked that. I thought the dances looked pretty solid. Yeah, I guess Frostbite. Packing is quick. If something's forgotten, it can be bought on site.
So anybody's gonna be at Gamescom, have a dance move ready.
Germans don't dance. Cut that.
You saw what we did
like-
at PAX South. It doesn't require a lot of moves. You don't have to dance.
Interpretive dancing confirmed.
All right, guys. Yeah, I'll play some. I'll play some in a little bit then. So stick around.
Thanks for hanging out and chatting with us.
I'm gonna cut the stream though, and I'll probably be back in about a half hour. To do that, to play some Overwatch with yous.
Ooh yeah.
See you later, guys. Thanks for watching this Xbox piece of shit thing.
Yeah.